We welcome you to the third annual Heart Baseball Media Day. I'm your host, Heart correspondent Stephen Davis. Next up, we have MidAmerica Nazarene with head coach Ryan Thompson and Reese Helland. Coach Reese, how are you guys today?
Doing good. Doing great, yeah.
You guys are coming to us from Mesa, Arizona. You guys are out of the Kansas City area on a trip. How's the trip going so far?
It's going great. It's a good change of scenery after a quick but intense preseason where we're indoors every day. So it's just good to be outside and get some opportunities to play. So we're looking forward to it.
Coach, you guys had another absolutely incredible season last year with your program. Second straight trip to Lewiston for the NAIA World Series. Talk about last year's team for a moment, how much you and your staff enjoyed that run and getting back to Lewiston.
Yeah, it was great. It was a really testament to this group that we had, and we have a lot of those guys back. But, last year's season didn't start off great, but they continued to stay focused, stay committed, and they did a really good job of staying on mission and on task. And what we talk about a lot is just getting better every day, and they really did that. And so the team we were at the beginning of the year and the team we were at the end were totally different. We had improved and gotten much better, and so we just carried that momentum into the postseason. We were a 4 seed and were able to move through the national tournament and upset the overall number 1 seed in that pod and go back to Lewiston. And then we had 3 straight 1-run losses in the World Series, and we finally got a win there against a really good Cumberland's Kentucky team, and it was a tight ball game. And Reese here was able to close that out and get us our first win in program history in the World Series. So big step for us. Just a great group, and that they just kept getting better every day.
Coach, you just mentioned Reese closing that ball game out for you. Introduce us to Reese and what he means to your Pioneers baseball-wise.
Yeah, Reese is in his 3rd year at MNU, and he's doing his graduate studies right now, and he's from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Did I get it right? Yeah. Okay, you nailed it. So anyway, Reese has just been a very consistent, high leverage reliever for us, and have pitched in so many big moments for us over the past couple years, and just a great teammate, just a great leader on our team.
Reese, what's it been like for you to be on these MNU teams here the last couple years, going to back-to-back trips to Lewiston to the World Series?
I mean, it's been amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better few years of baseball with a group of guys that feels like a family every day you show up here. So I think that's the one big thing that I love about it. I mean, when you have a family, you have a group of guys that trust each other every day, that know the guy behind them is going to battle for you. It just makes you experience so much fun for everybody.
What's the experience like playing in Lewiston at the NAIA World Series?
I mean, that's just crazy. Seeing that many fans at the games. I mean, how nice they treat us out there, especially our sponsors that you get when you go on the trips. Our sponsor last year was unbelievable, and just getting to be there with a group of guys that you battled with all year long. You see the accomplishment that you got to that final destination, and I don't know, there's no way to describe it other than it's just amazing.
Coach, on top of the success on the field, last year your team was named the NAIA National Champions of Character Team Award recipient, naming your team as the top team in the country for exemplary character on the field and in the community. What does that honor mean for you and for the program as a whole?
Yeah, that's a really big accomplishment award, and we're pretty humbled by that. I think the two things are connected. I see it as the way we are off the field and on the field. I think that just speaks to the group of guys we have. And, had we not had character, I think after a 1-9 start last year, most would have packed it in and said, we'll try again next year. But this group is very resilient, and they're just good people to be around. And I think, like Reese said, when you come to work every day, you come to practice, and you really enjoy being around other people and who you're with, it's just got an exponential effect, and we just keep getting better and enjoy. I think that's the biggest thing. We want to keep playing as long as we can, because we really like being around each other every day. It's a lot of fun. So
Reese, what does it mean for you to play for a program and a coach and Coach Thompson who values character so much on and off the field?
I really enjoy it. I mean, I've been a part of teams where the chemistry of a team kind of struggles a lot, which I think shows on the field during games. But what we do and what Coach Thompson teaches us, I think really helps us bond as a team. And like I said before, really makes it feel like a family. So I think that helps us succeed a lot. I mean, Coach Thompson is an amazing coach. So having him guiding the ship every day for us just makes us just so much stronger as a team.
Reese, take us off the field for you real quick. What's your major academically? Do you have any career plans for after the college baseball life ends?
Well, right now I graduated my bachelor's in marketing, and I'm in the master's program taking my degree in leadership and management. So hopefully one day, maybe coach. I want to be a coach one day at the college level, something like that. If not, try to do something in marketing. I mean, sales, who knows, something where I can talk, pretty good at talking to people. So see if I can do something with that maybe.
Reese, Coach mentioned you've been a high leverage reliever. What's it like taking the baseball with the game on the line? What makes it so much fun for you?
I think the pressure, I love it. I get to the point now where the pressure doesn't bother me as much, but it's just so much fun being on those moments at the end of the game where, you have to battle. And I love battling for my team. Just the competitiveness at the end of a game too, when you're up by 1 or 2 runs, like in LSUS last year in the regionals, just knowing that I have to give everything I have in this moment right now. It's just, there's no better feeling. I love being on the mound in those moments.
With your experience now and the role you play, how do you see yourself as a leader for the team this season?
I see my role as a leader, especially with when it comes to work ethic. I may not be the loudest guy all the time, but I feel like I love leading by example for our guys because I like to push myself a lot in different situations. So I think by doing that, it really helps show the younger guys like what it takes in order to get to a successful level all the time.
Coach, we'll shift back to you. New addition to your staff. You've got a Hall of Fame legend joining you this year in Sam Riggleman. How did that happen? And what do you hope he brings to the team?
Well, it happened because Colton Punches, who has been so successful in helping us. I mean, he's so interconnected with our success the last couple of 2 to 3 years. Took the head coaching position at Madonna, Michigan University. So he left in October, and so there's an opening, and it's really hard mid-year to find someone. So I reached out to my former coach, Sam Riggleman, and he was willing to unretire and move out here and help us for the spring. And man, it's been great. It's been 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, and just what he brings to our program, not just from the pitching side, but the entire team. That wealth of experience and knowledge has added so much value to our team in a short amount of time. So that's how it came about, and so thankful for him. And it's just a joy for me to get to spend more time with him in a different role than when I was a player. But he's always been a part of our team, and over these last couple of years in our World Series runs and postseason runs, he's did multiple Zoom calls with my guys talking about different topics. And then even last year went out to the World Series to support us there. So the guys know him, he's been around, and he's willing to take on a little bit bigger role short term to help us out this year with these guys. So very thankful for him, his willingness to do that.
Absolutely. Very cool stuff. Coach, we can't let you go without getting some names from you coming off such a great run the last couple of years. We know about Reese. Who else do you have that you expect to be an impact guy for you this year on the mound or at the plate?
Yeah, we pretty much return everyone. So we've lost a few guys, but most of our team is back. I think, Zach Trevino has been our top guy the last couple of years and pitched in big games for us. And he was the starting pitcher in the win in the World Series. And Reese, finished it up. He'll be a big contributor. Bryson Sherwood, our shortstop, he was the defensive player of the World Series, so he's back. He'll hit and play defense at a high level for us. We just have a lot of guys back. Noah Castillo, Dio Cornett, Javier Melendez, Sean Maple, And then we have Christian Hurtado on the mound as well, who's been a big guy in our rotation and bullpen the last couple of years, along with Ryan Wilwers and John Berry, Bryce Brecklin. Those are all returning guys that will be major contributors for us. Drew Woodley as well. So every time I go down this, I'm trying not to forget someone, but we have such a good group. And then we got some newcomers that have come in that we really like too. They're going to be really good players for us.
Well, it should be an exciting season for the Pioneers again. Coach Reese, we thank you so much for your time today. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.